Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is T from Betty and Brenda, and today I'm not making this soap, but I'm making a emulsified whipped body scrub instead. Now, this is different from just your regular sugar body scrub, which, don't get me wrong, I like those, but that is made mainly with about one oil or so and then your sugar, and you mix them together. This is the emulsified whipped body scrub, which starts with a lotion base. What's the difference? This particular body scrub gives almost a lotiony feel when you're in the shower. So once that sugar dissolves, it leaves like this smooth lotiony feel on your skin. It makes your skin feel so soft and so good. And unlike your regular sugar body scrubs or any type of body scrub, whether it's sugar, salt, or whatever may have you with just the oil and that particular scrubbing agent, this one does not leave an oily residue on the skin. I mean, it really does make your skin feel extra smooth. And like I said, it starts with a lotion base. So what I have in this pot is some almond oil, mango butter, avocado butter, cocoa butter. I have emulsifying wax and cetyl alcohol flakes. And of course in this bowl I have the sugar. So what I do is place this in my double boiler. I get this all melted down, then I place it in the refrigerator. I don't want it to be hard, but just a semi-solid. Then I'll place it in my mixer, whip it all up, then add my sugar and so on and so forth. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this on the stove, let it melt. And after I've let it melt and placed it in the refrigerator to get it to the right consistency, I will come back. Okay, so it has been sitting for a while and here I have it. This is the state that it's in, and I actually sat it in the freezer for just a little bit because it was taking a bit long in the refrigerator, but not for long. You want to be careful if you do put it in the freezer because you don't want it to get too hard on you. Okay, so I'm going to scrape this out here. Place it here. Let me slide this so you can see it. And I am making a lavender sugar scrub. So I've measured out my lavender fragrance oil, and I actually have some Purple Vibrance mica that I'm going to add in there just a little to give it that lavender color that I'm looking for. Okay, so I have all of that in there. Let's mix it. Helps if you plug it up. Now let's mix it. Stop every now and again to scrape down the sides, but you can see the consistency is already changing. Creaminess that I was looking for. See that? Look at that. Perfect. So now I'm gonna go ahead and add my lavender essential oil here. Mix that in. you notice with the addition of the essential oil, it's a little loose, but once I put the sugar in, it will absorb that. So now I'm going to carefully place my sugar in. And I'm going to slowly start mixing it because I don't want it to just shoot out everywhere. And now, let's see how that's now thicker and just so creamy. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Okay, so I'm gonna put just a little bit of my purple mica in there. I don't want a lot because it's lavender, so I don't want the color to be too deep. So we do it little by little. There we have it. An emulsifying whipped sugar scrub. And here we go. It is so creamy. I absolutely love it. Now it's pretty much ready to bottle up. Now you can use any recipe that you like as far as your oils and butters, or just oil or whatever you choose. You can research and determine which ones you like. You can also add some vitamin E, which is really great. And one thing I forgot to mention, you do want to add a preservative to this. I like to add a preservative just because this goes into the shower, and in the shower you get water in it, so you want to make sure that when they're adding that additional water in there, because I mean it really can't be helped that it's not growing all kinds of fungus and bacteria as the water is introduced. So you definitely want to add a preservative just to make sure that everything stays safe. And actually, after you have heated it, let it sit out for a minute, get to whatever the correct temperature needs to be for your preservative. You add the preservative in there, and then you put it into the refrigerator or freezer, just so it can come to that correct solid form. Okay, so now that I have some of the extra oil, when I got a little bit of that off my hand, I have my container here that I've already sanitized. Place it on my scale and tear it out, and I put 8 ounces in each container. And actually this is really easy to just pour. And in addition, you can use whatever type of fragrance that you want to use. I chose, of course, an essential oil today. However, you can also use a fragrance oil. Just make sure that you're calculating the correct amount to place in. I go to the website from where I purchase my essential oils and fragrance oils, and it has a calculator on there to tell me how much I can use. These came from wholesale-supplies-plus.com, this essential oil. And I love that they have a fragrance calculator out there. And you can enter based on how much you're making. You can choose the different whether you're using essential oil or whether you're using a fragrance oil. Choose the product type that you're making, and it calculates it for you. And not only does it tell you the total amount, sorry about that, the total amount that you can put in there, but it also gives you the percentage. So if you're like me, you can write down that percentage. Sorry about that again. And then you don't have to go back each time. You'll remember for subsequent projects how much you are able, or the percentage you're able to use for that particular item that you're making. Here we have it. All three are made. And it's such, I mean, if you've never tried the emulsifying body scrub or sugar scrub, do try it. You can use this up to 3 times a week. And let me see, I'm gonna get some water and try to give you an example of what it looks like once it connects with the water on your skin. So I'm gonna wet my hands here. It really does though. I don't know if it's gonna give it justice. In the shower, it just does so well. And see, with my wet hands dipping in here, this is why it's so important for your body scrubs that you go ahead and put a preservative in there. Even if it's not this emulsified one, you wanna put a body scrub. But look how creamy that is. And you put it on. And it just gives such a lotiony quality to it. Oh, and look at that. And you'll see, and I hope you can see the lotiony feel that it gives. It's just amazing. And it feels so soft and so smooth. I just can't even, words can't describe how good this feels once you put it on your skin. You know, and it just glides right off. And the feeling is just, it just feels so good. It's so soft. I love using this stuff. Let me dry off so you can see what I mean when I say that it doesn't leave an oily residue behind. See? There's no oily residue behind. It just leaves behind exfoliated, super soft skin. Okay, well that was it for me today. If you are interested in knowing the exact recipe that I use, please just put it in the comment down below and I will answer your question and then add for you the particular oils and butters that I used. Thank you guys so much again for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up, especially if you are going to try the emulsifying whipped body scrub. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and Facebook at Betty and Brenda. Subscribe to my channel, click the notification bell so you'll know whenever I put a video out. I put them out on every Saturday. And thank you guys so much again for watching. These emulsifying body scrubs are on my website at bettyandbrenda.com. And I will talk to you guys next week or throughout the week if you follow me on Instagram. Bye.